Welcome to our channel and welcome to another week of technical analysis. In this video, pag-uusapan naman natin si SGP, ASEN, and NRCP. Pero bago tayo mag-proceed with the stocks in our video, recap muna tayo ng Philippine Stock Exchange Index. The market is now below down our 5,800 initial support. Nabutas na niya itong na-plot natin na box. Market is now at 5,768.76. The sell-off sa market natin was due to MSCI rebalancing that affected most of our blue chip stocks kaya nagsibaksakan yung index natin. We may expect the stock to go as low as 5,500 level papunta dito sa next support level natin. Otherwise, this coming week, puwedeng magkaroon ng recovery and go back to our initial support dito sa 5,800. Overall, bearish pa rin tayo, pero we will see how our market goes after this sell-off. First on our list is SGP, Synergy Grid. Despite sa sinapit ng most of the stocks natin this week, Synergy Grid stood strong and was able to close with a green candle. Close at its 52-week high, itong 29.85. And kung wala kang position on this stock, you need to be extra cautious if you plan to enter or buy this stock, as holders of the stock may already reach their exit positions or malapit na sila sa mga target prices nila by this time. For the trade idea, itong last candle ni Synergy Grid can be used as a breakout entry kasi nagkaroon na siya ng pause dito sa recent red candle. So, enter the breakout dito. Then, set your stop loss. For me, yung stop loss would be the low of the box. Itong ginawa natin box, itong baba niya. Itong low ng box natin, ito yung recent breakout level niya dito. Ayan, malapit sa recent breakout level niya recently. If bumalik yung price level ni Synergy Grid up to this low level nung box natin, we could consider that Synergy Grid stock have already ended its current run. But for those who already have a position with Synergy Grid or SGP, you may consider using the 20-day moving average to follow trend the stocks para mas ma-maximize mo yung potential run niya. So let us see how far SGP would go from this price level. Sunod naman natin is ASEN. Good recovery from ASEN after nitong dalawang 2 weeks red candle niya. Nag-close si ASEN sa green candle this week. ASEN shows na intact pa rin yung trade idea coming from the breakout from the 20-day EMA. Ito yung breakout niya dito sa 20-day EMA. Pasok pa rin siya dun sa box. So, for ASEN, same trade idea pa rin siya. Exit when it goes back down sa 20-day EMA niya. Pag bumaba pa siya dito sa 20-day EMA, meaning dito tayo mag-stop loss kasi it just means that the idea did not materialize. And if malakas naman talaga si ASEN, pwede natin siya makita mag-breakout further pa dito from this closing level. If titingin naman tayo dito sa left side niya, papansin natin at this price level, ito yung malaking resistance range ni ASET from 3.10 up to 3.49, 3.48 up to 3.48. Breaking this level means a possible bullish run for ASEN Corp. Yan, 'pag na-break niya 'tong malaking range ng resistance. So, tingnan natin kung mabe-break ba ni ASEN 'to. Last on our list is NRCP, National Reinsurance Corp. National Reinsurance, medyo basura moves itong ginawa ni NRCP. So, if you are planning to trade this, kailangan meron ka talagang strict trading conditions. Yung mga ganitong stock, hindi siya para sa mga baguhan or newbies. And may malaking resistance range na nabasag si NRCP from this point to 0.84 up to 0.92. Itong level na 'to at itong level na 'to, 'yan malaking resistance breakout 'to. And na-breakout din niya 'tong piso or 'tong ₱1 psychological price level. Next resistance na tinitingnan natin for NRCP is at 1.17 dito, itong high dito. Puwede tayong makakita ng consolidation kay NRCP at this level or at this area. If it will move based from a healthy move ng isang stock, otherwise puwede tayong makakita ng panibagong spike at this point. Puwedeng tumaas pa siya hanggang biglang malaking buying pressure from the coming week. Or puwede rin tayong makakita ng sell off or magkaroon ng malaking selling pressure or basura moves from NRCP. So, personally, I don't trade yung mga ganitong stocks o pinapanood ko lang yung mga ganitong stock and I don't personally trade this. Medyo mahirap kasi 'to. Before we end naman this video, pag-usapan naman natin kung ano yung resistance. Ito actually itong mga resistance levels. Resistance, ito yung puwede natin masabi na ceiling ng stock kung saan 'pag inabot ng stock yung level na 'to is nagkakaroon ng mga selling pressure and it prevents the stock to moving higher. Bakit nangyayari ito? To some traders, especially sa mga nakabili na ng stock na ito at a lower price, ito yung mga target price level nila where earlier holders sell the stock para mag-lock in yung mga profits nila. Other traders naman like me, I consider the resistance level as an opportunity to enter the stock. Kasi pag nagkaroon ng buying pressure and the stock was able to move above the resistance level o yung tinatawag nating breakout, it simply means this resistance level would now be turned as its new support level. And there is a high possibility na magkaroon ng continuation ng trend because of the buying pressure na na-attain ng stock. And yun muna for this video. If you find the video helpful or gusto mong maging updated sa mga susunod kong video, please like and subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching and see you sa susunod na video.